Hi everyone, we're going to find the value of the variable for these 6 problems, and this video is mainly regarding the triangle proportionality theorem regarding parallel lines. So we'll get started, and let's do number 18. So how we're going to solve for A is we're going to look at these 2 triangles. These angles are congruent. This side is congruent to itself, so we're going to use the side angle side similarity theorem and set up our proportions. So we're going to have A is to 3 as and this is going to be 4 because the 4 goes with the 3 is to 6. So you cross multiply and you're going to get A equals 18 divided by 4. If you simplify that, that's going to be 4 and 2/4, which is 1/2. So you can put 4.5. All right, the next one, we have these parallel lines. So that means we can set up the proportions from this triangle here, the side proportions. So let's set up as x is to 10, as 6 is to 8. I'm going in order. So you have to keep it on the same side there, is to 8. You cross multiply and you get x equals 60 divided by 8. And 8 goes into 67 times. And then you're going to have 4/8. Reduce that. That's going to be 7 and 1/2, which equals 7.5. Okay, the second one, and the rest of these we're basically using this one. And on 22, we'll be using the converse. So let's start here with 20. So since we have parallel lines, that means these 2 sides are proportional. So we can say A is to 18. Make sure you match up the A with the 4 right here, as 4 is to 12. I can reduce that as 1/3. That makes the math a little easier. Cross multiply, you get A equals 18 divided by 3, which equals 6. All right, and the next one, we have corresponding angles are congruent. Since the corresponding angles are congruent, these lines are parallel. So we can set it up just like we did the other 2 and write this as x is to 9. Again, we're looking at this part, these parts, as 3 is to 3.5. So x is going to be 9 times 3 divided by 3.5 when you cross multiply, which equals 27 divided by 3.5. And this goes in, 3.5 goes into 27 times with 2 left over, or 5 left over, so that's going to be 5/7. All right, for 22, we have this one. So we're going to set up, since this is 60 and this is 120, that means this one is 60 for supplementary angle theorem. That means our corresponding angles are congruent. That means, due to that these 2 lines are parallel. So I can set it up as x is to 10, as 4 is to 12. And reduce that to 1/3. Makes it easier. So when you cross multiply, you get 10 divided by 3, which is going to be 3 1/3. And the last one, let's see what we know about these angles here. 106 plus 25 equals 81. So this is going to be 81 here. And all that, let's see, make sure that all adds up. Let's see. What we can do is say 180 minus 106 minus 25. That gives us 49 here. All right. So what we can set this up as is 3 is to 7 as 4 is to x. Or we can write 7 is to 3 as x is to 4. You cross multiply. It gives 28 divided by 3. And that 3 goes into 28 9 times with 1 left over. So that's 9 1/3. And that's it. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.